With the success of Curiosity on Mars, there's now greater enthusiasm and more commitment towards space travel. So where does this leave us with the future? Well, there's a new exhibit at the Ontario Science Centre that has all the answers. Beyond Planet Earth recreates the world of space travel, from elevators designed to one day take you to the moon, to a remarkable replica of the butterscotch landscape of Mars itself, including the Curiosity rover.
This show is about what we're going to do in the next 50 years. It does take a retrospective of what we've achieved in the last 50, but in the next 50 years we're going to graduate from kindergarten and we're going to go out, we're going to explore the solar system. And we're going to answer, I think, one of the most important questions in all of science, and that is there life somewhere else? We have zero evidence today. We don't know how to answer that question, but the answer is likely to be found either on Mars or on Europa. If we dig down deep enough on Mars, we're going to run into water. We'll probably run into some form of either bacteria or some other kind of self-reproducing organism, or we won't. Mars might be completely sterile. And knowing the answer to that question to me is an extremely important one, I think, to kids who think about it and to adults who think about it too.
For kids who ask just those very questions, there's the observation room that allows them to zoom deep into the Martian landscape and explore its unique mountains and craters. There's also a touchscreen terraforming table that explores the different strategies available for making distant planets habitable for human living, and a free iPhone app that uses the camera in your phone to scan special exhibit barcodes, bringing up three-dimensional augmented reality models. Of course, to travel in space you need more than special training and equipment. You have to have the right outfit, and so spacesuits used and designed by NASA are a big part of the display. But there's also a look at the future of space gear, including this wire mesh lunar tire designed for our next trip to the moon, and a special suit designed by MIT that you yourself can slip on and wear to imagine what it would be like to walk upon the surface of Mars.
I think we're going to find some form of life that is very different from anything that we've ever found on Earth. And suddenly we'll have two samples of biology, not just one. Today we only have one, and that's what we have here on Earth, and that's a very limited sample. You can't do contrast and compare. You can't really learn everything that you can learn if that's all you know. So finding life somewhere else and characterizing it somewhere else, that really, I think, is probably the most important question in science.
Beyond Planet Earth is an important exhibit for today's children because it'll be within their lifetime that we see the biggest changes, from putting a person on Mars to building impressive structures on the moon.